QDN, Queenslanders with Disability Network. Nothing about us without us. QDN News, February 2022, Week 4. QDN acknowledges the traditional owners of the land that they meet on and pay their respect to elders both past, present and future.
Hi to everybody and welcome to this fortnight of QDN News. There's been a lot happening in the last couple of weeks, so I want to update members and supporters. Thank you to everybody who was able to attend QDN's annual general meeting on Saturday. It was great to have the mixture of the online and people in person, and we had almost 100 members and supporters from around the state together. It was great also at the AGM, Minister Crawford, and he was represented by local member Jonty Bush on the day to launch our QDN leadership framework and principles, as well as our co-design principles. This is a really important piece of work, and I'd like to thank all our peer leaders and board who have contributed to the development of those frameworks and principles. If you haven't had a look at them yet, I encourage you to jump online to have a look, and that will be important in continuing to drive work that puts people at the centre and that it really is nothing about us without us. I also wanted to let members and supporters know that we've just completed some information sheets with Queensland Health, and these are information sheets about getting the healthcare you need during COVID. It helps let you know what you need to do now going forward if you were to test positive to COVID, who you need to contact, and what you can expect in terms of the types of care and models of care. It's also been a really busy time with policy. The Joint Standing Committee on the NDIS has just released the NDIS workforce report, the final report. So I encourage you to have a look at the information after this video to connect to that. The reforms for disability standards for accessible transport have just released the decision regulation impact statement on the stage 1. So please have a look at that. It is the final days if you want to put in a written response to the Anti-Discrimination Act review. So please jump on if you want to still contribute to that. Members and supporters would have seen that the e-scooters and reforms were announced by Minister Bailey last Sunday. Have a look and check out what has happened and what some of the proposed decisions and the reforms. Also, another report has been released this week, Unleashing the Potential, an Open and Equitable Health System. So this is about some review of looking at the health system and the learnings during COVID, and it's got 17 recommendations to accelerate health system transformation, taking the experiences that we've learned in COVID and helping embed those things that have worked well for patients and for people with disability. I also would like to throw over to our chairperson, Des Ryan, who's got some exciting news for members and supporters. And thank you, everybody. Take care and have a good couple of weeks.
In the 20th year of QDN, the membership has grown immensely, as you all know, and we've been determined to speak out over this last year, and that's all of us who've taken part in that, which is great. And in this special year, it's an honour to have Her Excellency, the Honourable Dr. Jeanette Young, PSM of Governor of Queensland, as a patron of QDN during her term. In 2005, the Governor was appointed the role of Chief Health Officer, responsible for leading the state's preventive health and public health agendas and all those responses to the public health emergencies. And in 2020, when the virus outbreak was declared a pandemic, she was made the Chief of the State Health Incident Control. And during her role of State Health Incident Controller, she demonstrated a lot of compassion and understanding of the needs and concerns of people with disabilities across the state. No one is better qualified to be a patron of QDN because of her knowledge and because of her husband, Professor Graham Nimmo, helping with raising awareness for our work during this year. We are just waiting to organise something that can bring the governor together with our membership. And I'm proud of the whole organisation and staff and supporters. It's a credit to us all that the governor has seen fit to accept our request to be our patron. So thanks very much.
For more QDN resources on COVID-19, head to www.qdn.org.au. If there are any issues you want discussed, please contact us, either by email qdn@qdn.org.au or by phone 1300 363 783.